Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Welcome to the first ever Music Trivia League Christmas Edition episode. Tonight's match is going to be the best one of the entire year. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas to one and all!
Everybody, and welcome to the Music Trivia League. The Music Trivia League. I'm Ken the Zen. Here it is, the Music Trivia League. Yeah, but I can't do this by myself. So here he is, the co-host now. He is just the Bone Man. No, he's the Ho Man. How are you doing, Bone
Man? Holly jolly, Ken the Zen. How you doing, man?
Well, happy holidays to you. Here we are.
And you.
It's Christmas time. You know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite Christmas song, Ken the Zen?
My favorite Christmas song is God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen is my favorite Christmas song because it's so dark.
It's very dark.
Which Christmas sometimes is dark for some reason.
Can be.
Probably because it's in December and the sun goes down sooner. The sun moves around.
Ask the Grinch, man. It gets dark.
It does. What's your favorite Christmas carol?
There's a version of Silent Night that was performed by the comedy duo McLean and McLean back in the 80s. Okay. And I don't know if you can find that on YouTube or not, but not safe for work.
Well, I will have to try to check that out later. I look forward to it very much, even though I am at work. But that's okay.
You are at work.
This is fun work.
Yes.
We work in the business is fun. And music. And
Absolutely.
Entertainment.
Absolutely.
And jokes.
And jokes.
And looking good, man. You got that one covered.
That's a filter I'm using.
I love it. Well, speaking of Christmas and happy holidays and carols, what better opportunity for our amazing viewers who are watching than to have a little family rendition of the Music Trivia League. We got some brothers in arms, not Dire Straits, but Macmillans. What do you think about that?
We do, and we have the return of an already growing kind of legend. The Maestro is back tonight, Ken the Zen. Who remembers the Maestro?
I do. I remember the Maestro. He came in here strong in match number 2, head-to-head versus our number 1 ranked player, Johnny Thunder.
Yeah.
And, unfortunately, the Maestro conducted things just a little bit short that night. But it was still a fantastic performance, nonetheless.
He put in the sort of performance that would have beaten pretty much anybody else, but he ran into, we didn't know it at the time, it was only the second match, but he ran into the top player in the league, and Johnny Thunder established that in that match. But yeah, the Maestro gave him a really good match, so it's been too long since he's been back, and now he's here, and he's brought his brother to play against. So we got some family scores to settle maybe here. It's going to be interesting.
Some sibling rivalry. Yes,
yep.
Sibling rivalry. You know what I'm saying out there, right?
I'm getting the idea, yeah.
Getting the idea. And his brother, of course, is Nerdrock.
Nerdrock.
Right. So I have a funny feeling that these gentlemen have spent plenty of time around the tree, probably debating musical choices and stuff like that. They're a musical family.
So. I think they will know each other's strengths and weaknesses pretty intimately. So some strategy maybe here, particularly in round 2 as they get into, dealing with different bands and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see if there's any sort of gamesmanship going on, if there's some stuff behind the scenes that we don't know about, ways that they can exploit each other. And hopefully we don't get a call from anybody's mom.
That's exactly.
If back in the 80s, you're as big a hockey fan as I am, and I can remember my beloved Montreal Canadiens playing off against the Quebec Nordiques, and the Hunter brothers, one from each team, in a full-on fist fight at center ice in the playoffs with each other, and one of them saying after that they had to apologize to their mom for that. So hopefully nothing like that today.
I made that face. It's not up to you to ruin it.
That's right.
That's what a mom would say, I think.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Well, let's get this Maestro in here and see how he's feeling. It's been so long since we've seen him.
It's been too long. Too long.
Too long. Or
Very
just-
promising player.
Absolutely. All right.
There he is, folks. The Maestro.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Welcome back.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's great to see you again, Maestro.
I'm hoping I can redeem myself, but I don't know, man.
Well,
My opponent this time, he's a smarty pants.
Well, that's what you say. We will all find out. But when you're here on your first match, of course, you scored very well. I think you got 13 points, which is more points than most of the winners on this show. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough that day.
Right. Gotcha. Well, yeah. Mr. Thunder.
Life happens, you know.
For sure.
But the good news is around Christmas time, not much thunder here in Canada, usually.
That's true.
Right?
It's true.
If Johnny Blizzard shows up, watch out.
Yeah, Johnny Snowstorm, he might be making an appearance, but...
He may. You never know. So, Maestro, how you feeling coming into this match? You should probably have taken a lot of confidence from that first one, even though you lost it. You know, unfortunate who you were up against. But how you feeling coming into this one?
Well, I mean, it's random, right? So my knowledge is very sporadic. There's a lot up here, but it's very sporadic. So it all depends on what you guys fire at me, man. You know?
I love it. I think he was almost going to say it all depends on the roll of the die.
Oh,
It does indeed.
I see
It
what
does
you did
indeed.
there.
But you've got a distinct advantage over your opponent in that he's a rookie and you are a veteran. So you've been
This
through this
is
before.
true.
Should be, you know what to expect. He's coming in a little bit blind, so that gives you a little bit of an advantage.
True.
Absolutely. Like the old saying goes, you know, once I was the Padawan, but now I am the master. So we'll see how you master this situation.
Or the Maestro.
The Maestro of this situation.
That's right, man. I'm back to conduct things.
All right.
I like that. All right. Well, speaking of conducting, let's get your brother in here, and that is Nerdrock,
man.
and see how he is doing.
Here he comes. Nerdrock. All right.
I love it. Reminds me of a famous movie that I love, Nerds.
Not Fraggle Rock?
Not Fraggle Rock, not so much. Those puppets are freaky. Well, welcome to the program, Nerdrock. How are you doing, man?
Doing great. How about you?
I'm doing very well, and thanks again for coming on the show. And Merry Christmas to you, of course. Mm-hmm. And you've got your brother here against you. So how are you feeling about that? Does it make you nervous?
Awesome.
Make you excited?
Not at all.
Does it remind you of Christmas morning saying, "Hey, my Rolling Stones is better than your Radiohead"? Any of that kind of stuff?
No. Aaron and I have very similar taste in music, so.
Oh, yeah, well, I do know you both, and I do know you both like what I would claim is good music. So I can read your T-shirt, and that's pretty kick-a.
That's a good start. That's a good start. We can't give style points, though, which is too bad.
Oh,
because
yeah, there you go.
that would be a good choice if you were fishing for style points, for sure.
Okay. So, Nerdrock, we know that you are the older brother here in this situation. So before we get this match started, do you have any words of wisdom and or warning for the Maestro here?
No.
No.
Just be confident.
The thing is, in my life, you know, every day I'm confident.
Oh, there you go.
You know, I
He's
can't.
totally zen.
I can't.
Because he's Ken the
I'm
Zen.
confident and I'm zenfident. Sometimes I'm zenfidel, but you know.
Often infidel, yes.
All right, guys. Well, if you are ready to start this game, we're gonna have Johnny the Bone Man Strange read you the rules here of round number 1.
Okay, trivia fans, round 1 is the top 10s, which means each question is about a song that is charted in the Billboard Top 10. There are 10 questions in the round, each worth 1 point. Players have 15 seconds to write down their answers to the questions. They will then reveal their answers to the world so we can all find out who's a shining star and who's out of touch. If you're ready, let's play the top 10s.
Right, here we are. Nerdrock, are you ready for round number 1?
I am.
Fantastic. And Maestro, you ready for round number 1?
I'm ready.
All right, perfect. Question number 1. Upon reflection, Gautier was pretty happy with this song that ruled the charts in 2012. Name that tune. All right. You like this song, John? I love it, man.
Do you think Gordon Sumner might have sued them over this one? I don't know.
Gordon Sumner, is that Elf?
Sting.
Oh, all right. Elf is Gordon Shumway.
Willie!
That's it.
We all love cats in this program.
Yes, we do.
This is a cat-friendly show. Okay, Maestro, what did you have written down there? Oh, absolutely correct. And Nerdrock.
Somebody I used to know.
Very nice, gentlemen. Good start. Doesn't that sound like a Police song or a Sting song?
It sounds
Does
to
to
me,
me.
I'll tell you this.
I'm thinking musically it doesn't really sound like any
Musically,
of this
it
stuff,
totally sounds like Ba Ba Black Sheep. Ba Ba Black Sheep, have you any wool?
I'm not going to be able to unhear that now.
I was just thinking that. I'll never be able to listen to that song
Oh,
again.
the very first time I heard it, I was just like, yep, here it is.
Interesting.
All right, question number
classics.
2, Bone Man.
All right, gentlemen. Question number 2. This Lady Gaga hit from 2010 was not a song about good loving. Name that single.
I don't mind the Gaga.
I really like Lady Gaga.
Yeah, she's pretty diverse and super talented for sure.
She's
When
cool.
I seen her rock with Metallica, and she had me.
Anyone who can pull off a meat dress, you know?
Right?
That's right. That's right. And not in a PETA fashion.
Right.
Okay. Nerdrock, what do you have written down there?
I have Bad Romance.
Oh,
Romance
As
for
do
one.
As
Yes.
do I.
Oh, the brothers starting hot for a 2-2
Yeah,
score.
man.
All right.
you guys are
We
doing
feel
really
good.
well. Question number 3. Chad Kroeger, featuring Josie Scott, didn't need to use their spidey sense to know that this Spider-Man soundtrack song was a hit in 2002. Name that song.
Jeez. My brain shut off at the mention of Chad Kroeger. So.
I understand. I believe this was his first solo effort with his
Yeah.
friends, of course.
Wow.
Big song.
Yeah, big song for sure. And Jerry Cantrell, I believe, was supposed to do the Josie Scott part, but
Really?
he
See,
couldn't
that
make
would have
it.
been better.
It was-
Might have
Yeah.
made up for the Nickelback part, but
maybe. Well, All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Maestro.
I got nada on that one, man.
Nothing, 0 is not quite there. And Nerdrock.
yeah. Sorry, it's about Chad Kroeger. I have no idea.
Really?
That's all good. Well, the
My
answer.
brain blocks it.
I can understand and appreciate what you're saying there. But the answer was Hero.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Yes,
Frig.
big song. I'm sure you guys have both heard that song.
I've heard.
Does
Sadly.
Nerdrock include comic book movies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just, like I said, it's the Chad Kroeger reference.
Chad
I just
Kroeger thing
blocked
blocks all else. All right.
The rest of the soundtrack was great.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Although, to
All
be
right.
honest, Aerosmith did the theme song, Spider-Man, on that soundtrack, and it was really great. And then there was a great song by Limp Bizkit, if you guys have ever heard of them, also on that soundtrack.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, it was great.
I believe you.
My
Question
my
number-
personal favorite take on a Spider-Man theme has got to be the Ramones doing
Ramon,
this.
I was gonna say that, man. That is
Awesome.
definitely. It sounds
My
like another
favorite
Ramon
Spidey
song.
theme.
Perfect.
It's a good one. It is a good one. I've played
Excellent.
it once or twice. Johnny, question 4.
All right, gentlemen. 2-2 as we go to question 4. In 1993, in the middle of the night, this artist went walking through the Valley of Fear to end up in the River of Dreams. Name that artist.
93? Wow.
I know, time. You know, just like your shirt says, time. It's a great tune, Bone Man. You like this song?
Yeah, it's okay. I don't mind it.
Yeah, it was
I
a
could
bit of
be
a
totally
comeback.
wrong here.
Bit of a comeback, I thought.
Because I thought it was the 80s, but so I might be thinking of a totally wrong song.
We'll see. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nerdrock, what did you have written down there?
Showdown at Big Sky by Robbie Robertson.
Oh, no, I'm afraid
Oh,
that's
okay.
incorrect.
There you go.
And Maestro, nothing over there?
No, nothing, man.
Well, the answer,
Those
of course,
lyrics
was my
sound
good
familiar.
friend, William Joel. You might know him as
Oh.
Billy.
In the middle of the night,
Right.
I go walking in my Whatever it is. I don't know the
That's
rest.
it. Yeah. That's it.
2-2.
That's all right.
All right.
Tight one.
All right, here we are. Question number 5. This one's a little bit older. In 1966, the Mamas and the Papas had a top 10 hit while dreaming of this American state. Which state was that?
Come on, guys.
Okay.
That's a hard one.
It's not State of Intoxication.
Somebody's a Louisiana fan.
It's not
Okay.
Californication.
All right. Maestro, what did you have written down there then?
California. As
California likes to party, I hear.
yeah, man.
Nerdrock,
In the city.
what did you have?
So you were asking just for the title
Which
of the
state?
state or
you
for
could, you
the
could write
song?
you could say the song title too.
Okay, yeah. So Whoa, where am I? California Dreaming.
California Dreamin'. Boom.
Yes, sir. 3-3.
Yes, you guys are on the same page, which is
Tight
lovely.
match. Tight match.
Well, there's a first for everything, right?
Well, that's the truth.
It's early.
Also a last for everything, unfortunately. That's the balance.
Well, let's see how they do with some early millennium rock and roll. Gentlemen, question 6. Hoobastank was rocking the top 10 in 2004 with this big alternative rock hit. What was the name of that song?
I like
Did
this song,
Hoobastank
too.
have another song?
I
No.
haven't heard any other songs from
Actually,
Hoobastank.
but if you go back in their earlier stuff, they had way more of an edge to them.
They were rocking. Yeah, they were
And
rocking.
when that song came out, that kind of defined them for a while, I think.
Sold out,
Yeah,
man.
Sometimes you lose the edge for some cash.
It still sucked, don't get me wrong.
All right, guys. So, Nerdrock, what did you have down there?
Nothing.
Nothing. Sorry, that's incorrect. And Maestro,
I'm digging deep here. I think it was called The Reason.
the reason is you just got a point.
Yeah.
The reason is good for a point. Yes, sir.
Sweet.
And a 4-3 lead for the Maestro.
There you go.
The experience coming in there, you know. He's been here before. He knows what it's all about.
He's dealt with our shenanigans a couple of times.
That's right.
Okay, question number 7. In 1992, the House of Pain wanted everyone to get up, and get down in this early 90s Super Smash. Name that song. That's right. And of course, the full title will be here.
Did they name their band after that Faster Pussycat song?
All I know is that the House of Pain is in effect, y'all, and that the House of Pain is in effect. That's all I know.
My favorite lyric from them ever was "You make me sick like strawberry quick." I don't even know which song it's in, but I love it.
Good.
Yeah, put on my shit kickers and kick some shit. I
feel
like
that.
that too.
I can feel that.
All right, then. Maestro, what did you have written down?
Jump around.
Jump around.
Jump.
Absolutely. And
Get
Nerdrock.
out your seats and jump around.
Jump around.
Round for 1. And a 5-4 lead for the Maestro.
This is a tight match. Don't get down, Nerdrock. There's plenty of opportunities
I'm
here.
There's a long way to go. But let's see how we do with the 80s. Gentlemen, Steve Winwood was going with the flow
Okay.
in this hit in 1988. Big Steve Winwood song, 1988.
Absolutely. I didn't know until, I don't know, 8 years or so ago that he was in the band Traffic. Dear Mr.
Yeah.
Fantasy. I had no idea.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. So sometimes you just got to do what this song title is called. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Maestro, what did you have down there?
I got nothing on that, man.
Oh, I got nothing on that. Is not quite there. Nerdrock, what did you have?
Incorrect.
I could be wrong about the title, but the High Life.
Oh, you might be
I didn't
right with
quite
the
get it
title,
right.
but it's wrong with the answer.
That's a good guess, though.
Yeah. The answer
Nice.
was Johnny.
Just roll with it, baby.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Roll with it, of course.
damn it.
80s classic.
Shoot. I like Steve Winwood too. Like man,
Yeah, he's
Blind
good.
Faith was the other band he was in.
Blind Faith, of course. Yes, I heard that also. All right, guys. Question number 9. We're going way back to the 60s here. In 1962, Ray Charles couldn't stop doing what in this top 10 hit? Ray Charles.
Ray Charles.
Couldn't stop doing this.
Couldn't stop doing it.
He tried.
He
Couldn't.
tried hard. I know he tried hard.
Yep.
Couldn't do it.
Could not do it.
Nope.
You know, if he was a Texan, then he could knock out of that.
Not gonna that.
Would be
Be
prudent.
prudent at this juncture.
That was pretty good.
We're dating ourselves here.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you know, if I wasn't already married, maybe I'd date one of you guys.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas, you know. All right, in 5, 4,
Poor Dana.
3, 2, and 1. Maestro, what did you have down there?
I said getting high. I have no idea.
Ooh,
It's
hey,
just-
dirty
was
Ray.
wrong with that?
That was Hendrix, not
Yeah.
Ray Charles.
Ray
62
Charles
is a
had an
little
issue
early.
with. I think he was a bit of a junkie, was he not?
He probably did.
Maybe. I never saw the movie, to be honest. He looked too much like Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Nerdrock. What did you have written down there?
I can't remember, but Can't Stop Loving You.
Boom.
Boom for a point and a tie game.
Yeah.
Nicely done, sir.
Boom, shalaka-laka boom. All right.
5-5 as we go into the final question of round 1. Gentlemen, the question, how deep is your love, was posed by this group in 1978. Which group was that?
Oh, yes.
How deep is your
That
love?
movie.
Maybe this
Yeah,
is,
it's
maybe this
definitely
is
on
what,
Guardians, right?
Alice in Chains was referring
That's not
to.
the movie
Down
I was
in the
thinking
Hole.
of, little brother. Don't touch my hair. I spent all day in my hair. Saturday Night Fever.
Gosh,
I probably just gave it to him.
maybe. Well, we'll count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nerdrock, what band did you have written down there?
Bee Gees.
Bee Gees
BG's
indeed.
for 1.
Brothers Gibb.
Bee Gees. Man, they are a talented bunch of dudes. For sure.
Speaking of talented dudes, we have a 6-6 tie coming out of round 1.
We sure do.
Come on.
Well, Bone Man, that's a tight match from these two brothers who, you know, probably come from a similar pool of knowledge, I would imagine.
I think they do, and I'm sure they had many trivia battles around the kitchen table as they were growing up.
Absolutely. Beatles, no Beach Boys. Beatles, no Beach Boys.
That's right.
The answer is
That's right.
Beatles, brothers, just so you know.
It is. It's
Let me
always
end that for
Beatles.
you. It's always the Beatles.
That was a good round.
Great
Good
round.
first round. How you guys feeling? Feeling good? Feeling comfortable now?
Yeah, man.
All right, that's good.
Nice and
I'm ready.
relaxed. All right, gentlemen. Well, with that, we're going to get on to round number 2. Bone Man, please read the rules for these gentlemen.
All right, gentlemen.
Okay, trivia fans, it's time for round 2, which means it's time to die. In this round, the questions hinge on a twist of fate. Players roll a die, and each number corresponds to questions about one of 5 bands or the roller's choice. There are 3 questions for each player in the round. When the player hears which band was rolled, he or she will decide if the questions are worth 1 point each or 2 points each. Now, if fate isn't pressure enough, opponents can steal questions in time to die, so if a player gets a question wrong, the points can very quickly go the other way. But with a little help from their lucky stars, our players will be dancing in the street and not left wondering what could have been. Now, if you're ready, it's time to die.
Now, we do have a tie game. So what we'll have to do is, Maestro, since you are a higher ranked player, since this is Nerdrock's first match,
Yes.
you will get to choose whether you roll first or not. But before you do that, let me just read the bands to you, okay?
Okay.
So the band choices are Radiohead, the Rolling Stones, the Eagles, Queen, or Michael Jackson.
Wow.
Okay, so you guys have heard of some of those bands, I imagine?
A couple of them.
A couple of them. All right, so Maestro, the pressure is on you. Would you like to go first or pass it off to your brother?
I'm going to pass it off to him.
Interesting move. Interesting move.
I like that. I like that. Respect for your older brother. That is a great thing.
Yeah,
Since-
right.
Is that what it is?
Since I'm the oldest brother in my family, that's how that works.
I'm the oldest brother, too.
Absolutely. So, Nerdrock, I hear that you have a die there.
Yep.
All right, let's give us a roll. See what you
He's
get.
got a whole
6.
bag of them.
Number 6.
Number 6.
All right, Johnny, what does number 6
Sparkly
correspond to?
Tonight on the program, number 6 is going to be questions about Radiohead.
Nice.
Okay.
You feel confident about that, Nerdrock, for 2 points
yeah.
each? All
2
right.
points.
All
He's
right.
going for 2. Just like that. Fantastic. So question number 1, in the category of Radiohead. Pablo Honey was the band's debut record. Which hit song came from this album and brought Radiohead to the mainstream? And you can
That
just
would
say
be. Oh, yeah, okay. That would be Creep, and they hated it afterwards. That's what Iron Lung's all about. That album, they couldn't get over that song for a long time.
Well, that's what they said, right? Johnny Greenwood really hated that song, right? So those was him trying to make it not get on the album.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it was a massive hook for this alternative generation.
Yeah, man. Oh, I saw it live. It rocked.
I bet.
Sure,
I bet.
Yeah.
I've played this
Nice.
song a few times.
I've
it can
played
be
it a
done
few
well.
thousand times too.
Yeah,
It's never been my favorite, to be honest.
Okay, Johnny. Question number 2.
All right, in the category of Radiohead. In 2000, Radiohead reinvented their sound on this 4th album by adding electronic beats, string arrangements, and jazz horns to the music. What was that album?
OK Computer.
I'm afraid
That's
that is
incorrect, Nerdrock.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Maestro.
Oh, wow.
what would
Maestro
you-
looks giddy
Maestro.
over there.
That would be Kid A.
Kid A,
Oh,
indeed.
right.
The 2
For
point
the steal. And an 8-8. That
Which
could be...
came out before, yeah.
Yes. OK Computer was record number 3.
Yep.
And
Oh, it was before. Okay.
Kid A was number 4. And I don't think they've looked back since. They've
No.
just developed their own thing, and good for them.
That could be a major turning point in this match. That's a
Yeah.
huge 2-point steal for an 8-8 match as we go to question 3.
Question number 3. 2007 saw the band release their new record as a pay-what-you-want release. The first for any major artist, and with great success. And Time magazine named this easily the most important in recent history release for the music industry. Name that Radiohead record.
In Rainbows?
Ah, I got it.
Maestro is stealing my job. You got it. All right, well, that is the end for Nerdrock in round number 2. Unless he steals, of course, from the Maestro. So we're going to roll for you, and you asked me to roll for you today, Maestro?
Yes, please.
All right.
I'm ready to die.
1 to 6. Don't say that, man. I love you. All right. 1 off from 6. Not 7.
Oh.
Go.
All right. Number 5. Johnny, what
All
do we got?
right, 5. Maestro, you'll be answering questions about Queen tonight.
Jeez Louise. All right. We're going to go for single points there, man.
All right,
points?
strategic move in a 10-8 match. Very tight. Very tight.
Absolutely. Okay, question number 1 in the category of Queen. Queen is a British rock band formed in 1970. Name the band members.
Nice.
I don't know enough of them. I got Freddie Mercury, Brian May.
Halfway. Just like Bon Jovi, we're halfway there.
That's all I got.
That's
guys.
it. Oh, I'm afraid that is incorrect. Nerdrock, would you like to finish the other 2 for 1 point steal?
Roger Taylor, and I can't believe I'm brain farting on the bass player. Like,
Story of my life.
yeah.
You know, that guy.
Well, that's what's, yeah, like an influence on me. And I can't, my brain's just like, no, you can't think of that name.
Well, I'm afraid
Oh,
another point bites the dust on that one.
Yeah.
And it was, of course, Mr. Deacon. John Deacon.
Right.
John Deacon.
Yeah, I
John
never
Deacon.
would have pulled that.
I don't
in.
know why I had the name Alan in my head. Like, that's wrong. Get out of my head.
Well, you're correct to say that,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Mr. Maestro, question
All right.
number 2.
The score remains 10-8. Let's see how we do. Name Queen's first album to not have Queen in the title.
I hope it's Night at the Opera.
Can this end?
Oh, I'm afraid Night at the Opera is my favorite record and came out in 1975, as did I. But it is incorrect, I'm afraid. Nerdrock for the 1 point steal.
So without Queen, I mean, they didn't have their name on the album?
Correct.
Or?
Like their first
Okay.
album was called Queen 1, right?
Right.
I'm going to have to count you down.
No,
5.
sorry.
Nothing? The answer was
what is it?
Sheer Heart Attack.
Right.
Right.
Wasn't the album I was thinking of either.
And I
so-
believe that had the blistering rendition of Stone Cold Crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like Beavis there, or Butthead.
Shut up, Beavis. You dill hole.
Maestro, question number 3, and the last for you in round number 2. Queen had just finished touring this 1984 album when they performed at Live Aid. Which album was that? Don't watch the movie Bohemian Rhapsody because it is factually inaccurate.
Are you telling me that Hollywood? It was 1984.
1984 Queen record. And 5, 4,
I got nothing.
3, 2, and 1. Nothing? You got something?
The Game?
The Game, I'm afraid, is incorrect.
It's the album before it. Shoot.
And the album, and this was The Works.
Yeah.
Oh,
The works.
Right before that. Well, and that's the end of round number 2, Bone Man. How do you feel about this match so far?
We got a 10-8 match with Nerdrock in the lead. Thanks to a nice round 2, 4 points. But hey, there's still a lot of points, 10 to play for in round 3. So no guarantees at this point.
Absolutely. Maestro, you know how this goes. There's no reason to get down.
yep.
2 points. That's the lowest amount if you get a question right in round number 3. So, life is pretty good. How do you
yeah.
feel after the first 2 rounds, Maestro? You feeling okay?
Good, man. Yeah.
Yeah? Nerdrock, how are you
There was
feeling?
some tough ones in there.
Feeling awesome.
You're feeling good? You're in the lead?
Yep.
You're doing well. Okay. Johnny, why don't you get to the rules of round number 3, please?
Round 3 is where we find out who's the best of the best. There are 3 questions for each player in the round, each related to one of the top 600 albums of all time as listed by Rolling Stone magazine. The round begins with each player picking 3 numbers between 1 and 20. These are the questions they will answer. The wrinkle in this round is that players will assign a point value of 2, 3, or 5 points to each question once they hear which album the question is about. The player with the lowest score always receives the next question. And since we believe in mercy in the Music Trivia League, if a player is mathematically eliminated, the round and this wicked game are over. So this is it. Who's the gambler? Who's the smooth operator? And who's simply the best of the best?
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, we come into round number 3 here, of course, with Nerdrock in the lead, 10-8, which means you get to give us your 3 numbers first, 1 to 20.
Okay. 3, 7, and 18.
3, 7,
Rolling
and
the
18.
20-sided die. I like it.
Yep.
I like
The
that too.
dodecahedron.
It's all up to fate.
Leaving it to the universe. Okay. And Maestro, which numbers are you conducting over there?
Let's go with 12, 9, and 10.
Interesting.
You are absolutely in luck because all 3 of them are numbers.
Yes, they are. Well chosen, sir. Well chosen.
Very good. Okay, so we have it. Nerdrock in the lead, which means the first question goes to you, Maestro. Okay? And you chose question number 12. Johnny, what do we have for question number 12?
All right, Maestro. This is going to be about Simon and Garfunkel's Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme album,
Oh,
which I know is one of your personal favorites.
Absolutely.
So we want 2, 3, or 5 points on that question.
Let's go with 3.
Ooh, it's going 3 points. All
I
right.
know something.
Simon and Garfunkel's Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme. Here's the question. Which song contained news reports from the day along with A Christmas Carol?
Simon and Garfunkel. It's like they were cooking something up good with that record.
Right?
It's a tasty album.
Okay, so in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Maestro, what did you have there?
Sound of silence. I don't know.
Good guess.
Nothing. Yep.
Always a good guess.
Good
Ken
guess.
Zen?
Unfortunately, that was an incorrect guess, however. Nerdrock, you don't get any points, but would you like to take a stab at this?
No, because it wasn't a song. She said the Christmas thing is like threw me off, so
Okay.
I can't think of it. Yeah.
Well, Bone Man, what was the answer?
We have 7 o'clock news with Silent Night as the Christmas Carol.
Right. It's been a while since I heard that album. What can I say?
Yeah,
I had no idea myself.
yeah, I would have guessed completely incorrect on that one for sure. But a great record, nonetheless. Okay, Maestro, so you're still down by 2.
Yes.
So that means the next question is for you as well. And that would be question number 9.
Number 9.
So the album
Number 9.
is Stevie... Number 9. The Watusi. I've heard that song one too many times.
Is this really about the Watusi?
It's not. It's not. But this is about Stevie Wonder's songs in the key of life.
Oh, sweet.
So it could be worth 2 or worth 5. What would you like?
I guess I'll say 2.
Going for 2.
For 2.
All right. Stevie Wonder. Here we go. Stevie Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life. Songs in the Key of Life was Stevie Wonder's 24th album release and the first album to debut at number 1 by any American artist. This album had 2 of its singles hit number 1. Name one of those songs.
Sir
Stevie-
Duke? Is that on there?
He got that one right. Oh yeah.
Alright.
What was the other one?
And the other one was called I Wish.
For 3 points and the lead. Nicely done, sir. No, for 2 points.
2
Sorry, in a
points.
tie.
2
Can't read my
points.
own writing.
That
Sorry,
was,
man.
Yeah, that was
Sorry.
really exciting.
Count.
But, yeah, 2 points and the tie. However, since it is a tie game, we will go over to Nerdrock to ask him his first question.
Alrighty.
And that was number 3, Bone Man.
That was number 3. Oh, this will work out nicely for you. It's about Radiohead's The Bends.
There you go.
So you can put 2, 3, or 5 points on Radiohead.
I'm gonna go for 3.
3 points. All right.
To take the
Okay.
lead, Bone Man.
All right, ranked at number 276 on the top 600, this Radiohead album had 6 singles. This particular single featured a music video which had a man curiously laying on the ground, and anyone who listened to him speak suffered the same fate. Name that song.
Is that on that album? Karma Police?
I'm afraid that is incorrect. Maestro,
okay.
just for fun?
You want to know the album?
No, the song
Name
title.
of the song.
Song.
Oh, it's on Just.
Just. Is
Just is
absolutely
correct.
Oh, okay.
Just
Absolutely
enough
right.
for 0 points. I'm afraid.
All right. Karma Police is at the back of the car. Never mind.
Yeah.
Wrong
Yeah,
video.
On Fire. What a great video that is,
Yes. Absolutely.
too. Okay, so we're still at a tie game here. So, Nerdrock, let's get your question here. And that question was number 7. And that goes to Coldplay's A Rush of Blood to the Head. Would you like that worth 2 or worth 5?
2.
All right.
He likes Coldplay as much as he likes Nickelback. Okay.
I actually like Coldplay. I just know nothing about that album.
Well, we'll see how you do. We'll see how you do. The release of this album was delayed by 2 months so the band could record and add this song. They were glad they took the time to record it. It became a smash hit. What was that song? Coldplay single, Rush of Blood to the Head.
So what was the name of the album again?
Rush of Blood to the Head.
Is that their first album?
No,
That's their second album.
Okay, so it's not Yellow.
no colors
Or was
involved.
it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got nothing.
I got nothing is
It's not the name of the song.
Incorrect. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm afraid Maestro, just for fun, would you like to take a stab at this one?
Was it that title? Yeah, I think A Rush of Blood to the Head, wasn't it?
I'm afraid that was incorrect.
Darn it.
Clockwork or
And
something.
Clocks.
Clocks was the song. Big
Clocks.
song.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was Clocks.
I think if I would have thought about that a little bit longer.
Yeah,
Well, it
I'm
was
kicking
at the
myself
time.
now.
No points. No points. You know.
Still a 10-10 match. This is tight.
This is
Wow.
tight. So what we will do is we're going to switch back to the Maestro since we're down to our last question and see how you do here. So Maestro, you were question number 10.
Sure.
Johnny, what do we have for number 10?
This will be for 5 points on Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation 1814. Big Janet fan, right?
Yeah, you can tell. He's stuck.
Big fan.
He's a nasty boy.
That's about the only one I know, man.
Maybe that's the question and I gave it away. Who knows? But Bone Man, why don't you read that question?
All right. Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation 1814 ranks at number 339 on the list as of today. What does the 1814 in the title refer to or reference?
Rhythm Nation,
I don't know.
1814.
I got nothing.
Nothing is still incorrect. Just for fun, Nerdrock, anything happened in 1814?
I don't know. Is that when the War of 1812 ended? I have no idea.
Quite possibly. But
It
Bone
was
Man,
related actually to the War of 1812.
yeah, Bone Man, what was the answer there?
That is the year that the American national anthem was written.
Ah, there you go.
And
Really?
the lyrics do refer to bombings in where? Philadelphia Harbor, maybe?
Maybe.
British bombings during the War of 1812, yeah.
I don't know, but that makes sense here with the brotherly love that's being shared right with us.
Yeah, of course. I'm not sure it was Philadelphia.
Nice.
I'm not super up on that war, but yeah, the lyrics do refer to that.
Okay, well, Nerdrock, it's on you. You can win the game if you get this answer correct, and if not,
Okay.
we have a tie game, Bone Man.
We
And that
go to
means we'll be
sudden
going to
death.
sudden death. Okay. Here we go.
Number 18.
Number 18. And that is Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory.
Oh, great.
Okay, you've heard of Linkin Park before?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that is for 5. Here we go. Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory. This album had 4 singles released from it. Which was the most successful?
Oh, jeez. I can hear it in my head, too. I tried so hard. What's the name of it, though? In the End, is it?
In the end, we have ourselves a winner.
Oh, he
man.
pulled it out. The last question of the match.
Absolutely. Well,
For a
Maestro,
15-10 win. Wow.
Maestro, I'm afraid you're going 0-2, and this one is at the hands of your
man.
lovely older brother. That being said, it was a bit of a barn burner. How do you feel about that match?
Hey, man.
That was good.
I had my reservations going into it anyway, so
Well, if you had your reservations, then you must feel like you've done really well to take it right to that last moment,
indeed.
right? Bone Man, do you have anything
I
for
feel
the
like
Maestro?
this deserves a rematch at some point. We should probably have round
Sure.
2 between these two gentlemen.
Sure.
There you go.
All
I
right.
think so. Because the Maestro is clearly not an 0-2 player.
No,
The
No.
records did not reflect the ability.
no. He's
Yeah.
a
But-
0-2 player.
He's a 0-2 player. But
player.
full credit to Nerdrock with the game on the line. You pulled out the
Yeah,
correct
man.
answer to that
There you
question.
go.
Pulled
Well
that
done,
one
sir.
out.
Well
I actually had
played.
to sing the song to myself to get that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
Well, you absolutely pulled that out, and of course, a
Yeah.
big congratulations to you, Nerdrock. Now you're 1-0 in the lead, and of course, you got to show your younger brother who's the older brother. Right, which me being an older brother, I can always appreciate that.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. So how do you feel after your victory today?
Great.
Feel great? That's fantastic. That is fantastic. All right, gentlemen. Well, I want to say thank you so much for being on our program. Happy holidays to you both. Merry Christmas.
Two.
Cheers,
Christmas,
guys.
gentlemen.
We're going to throw you back in the waiting room, and John and I are going to sum up this match.
Alrighty.
Congratulations, guys. Thank you.
Okay.
Cheers,
Okay,
gentlemen.
boys.
Bye-bye. Well, Mr. Bone Man. Last moment.
You want
Last
drama, you got
second.
drama, man. Music Trivia League serves it up week in, week out.
Second. Can you believe that? Coming into that last question, I was like, I don't know. I don't think he's going to get this. We're going to have to finish the lyrics real quick.
Yep.
But we didn't have to do that. In the end,
man.
it didn't even matter.
In the end, it didn't even matter.
You know? That's what I'm
too
saying.
easy. That's
That is
just too easy.
Well,
But you got to give the dude credit for coming on, and it's his first match, and he's against his brother, and ice in his veins, man. He pulled that one out at the very last moment. Buzzer beater. Wins the match. Got to
Absolutely.
respect that.
yep. He stuck his hand into his little nerd bag of nerd dice and gave us some nerd rolls, and it ended up with some nerd rock. And nerd rock, of course, right on top.
Nerd rock and roll. And you got to feel bad a little bit for the Maestro because another well-played match, 10 points and another loss, 0-2. It's unfortunate. He's had some bad luck.
So unfortunate. And then on top of that, I could tell with the Stevie Wonder question, he was like, 3 or 5. Because last match, he got a 5-point Stevie Wonder question correct. And then he got this question correct as well. Unfortunately, he didn't put the 5 points on it.
Didn't put the 5 on
The
it.
strategy just did not pay off, unfortunately.
It's the way it goes, man. But I feel like the Maestro is another one of these players who has wins in him. If he just sticks around, he's going to get on the plus side for sure.
Absolutely. Yep. When we look in our 0-2 bag, we have, of course, the Maestro, and we have All Stage Jim, and we have the Big D.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling that the Maestro, if he gets to take on one of those gentlemen, maybe he'll come up 1-2.
If we have a relegation tournament, you think he'll come out of it okay?
Yeah, in 2021, if we're like, you know what, let's bring him back. This could happen.
Maybe. I would like to see him back because I think he's a good player and he deserves another shot. I'd like to see him play his brother again. I feel like that was really close, man. I mean, it goes down as a 15-10 match, and the score does not really tell the story. 11-10 would make more sense as a score, you know what I mean? But
Absolutely.
I think they should play each other again at some point down the line. It would be fun to see.
Absolutely right. Yeah, I think if you work out the math, it was one question is really what it was.
That's right.
Never mind those point values. It was one question. That
Yep.
being said, there was some steals from the Maestro there in round 2.
Yep. He
which
took
was
2 points.
So,
That was big.
that was big. That kept him in there to even get it to that point.
Yep.
So he did get to steal a little bit from his brother. Of
Yep.
course, the older brother said, maybe I just loaned you that and you thought you stole it, as older brothers might do.
They might.
Not this one.
I said I'm the oldest brother, but I don't have any younger brothers, so I can't really say.
Yes, fair enough. I do have a younger brother, but I've never had the fortune of playing him in any sort of music trivia fashion. But that's the way life goes,
Well, maybe someday.
Maybe someday. That's right. Well, everybody at home, thank you so much for watching this. Hopefully you're all geared up for Christmas. This is our Christmas episode. It's only in a couple of days for you, and I hope Santa has treated you well. I hope he's wearing his mask when he comes down your chimney, because Lord knows
Yes.
he better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, Bone Man, you got anything to sum up this beautiful year and Christmas celebration?
Well, you know what? 2020's been a difficult year, but you do your best with it, and what we've done is create this online trivia show. So, we look back at 2020 with some negatives, but also some heavy positives, Ken the Zen. So, congratulations to you again on making this thing a reality, and thanks for bringing me along for the ride, my friends, and I hope Santa brings you what you want to.
I sure hope so too, except for really the only thing that I want is world peace, and I'm not sure if it's going to happen.
Stranger things have happened, man. This
Stranger
time last
things.
year, we didn't see a global pandemic coming either, so why not swing it the other way?
That's absolutely right. Well, that's the thing. Out of the ashes, the phoenix does rise.
Absolutely.
Right. All right, everybody. Well, thank you again so much. Again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you all.
Merry Christmas.
I guess we will be seeing you next time. So, hasta luego.
Hasta la bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Tschüss.